Hello, my name is Cindy Pombianchi, and this is my major research presentation on using Google Tools in the classroom. So what are Google Tools? Google Tools are a suite of web-based products that allow students and teachers to write, edit, collaborate, and share their work in real time. Some of the Google Tools I will be sharing today are Drive, Docs, Forms, Sheets, and Slides. First, I'll start with Google Drive. Google Drive is a cloud storage system that can be accessed by anyone that you share it with. This storage system allows you to access your work from anywhere on mobile devices, tablets, and computers. It also enables users to work on the same document at the same time, allowing for a collaborative process between students, their peers, and teachers. Next is Google Docs. Google Docs is a user-friendly word processor. It is used to create and share documents, allowing for peer editing. Students can even chat with their peers and their teacher while working on a document. This collaboration is beneficial because students can work together and those who need help can get it in real time. Documents are saved automatically, so there's no lost work. Students become more accountable for their work because everything is saved on Google Drive, making it impossible to lose or forget their homework. In addition, Docs maintains a revision history in case something is accidentally erased. The next tool is Google Forms. Google Forms is a great tool for teachers. It allows them to create quizzes, forms, surveys, and checklists, which can be shared and completed online. Forms can be used to collect important information, such as mailing and email addresses and phone numbers. They can also be used in the form of bell ringers and exit tickets. Another way to use Google Tools is to create rubrics for assignments. This enables teachers to grade assignments and leave feedback quickly. Here's a short video on how to create grading rubrics in Google Forms.
Welcome back to Google Guru. Today's video is brought to you by Kevin Brookhauser, Google Apps Certified Trainer.
One of my favorite uses of Google Docs as a teacher is using forms to create rubrics. And there are a lot of third-party scripts that are available to be used with forms and spreadsheets that do create rubrics. But I'm just going to show you how to create a form using the plain Google Form. So again, go to Create in the Drive file and then Form. And you'll want to title your form, I'll just call this Sample Essay Rubric. And I always begin my forms by asking for the section number. That's how I sort my classes first. Make that multiple choice. 1, 2, 3. I do want to make this a required question so that I don't forget to include that. And then I'm going to add text. And this is going to be a simple last name. And also make that required, and that'll be the student's last name. Now this could be for writing, it could be for public speaking, it could be for any sort of assessment that you give student or assignment. And I'm going to show you how to use the grid feature, and that's here under Advanced. This is going to be for an essay, so the first category I'm going to create is content. And on row 1, I'm going to have clear purpose. You can create any thing you want, and then I want to create in the column, I'll put a scale, a numbered scale. I'll just go 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's going to create a grid where I have the rows with the labels, and then they'll be able to identify the number, and you'll see what that looks like on the end of the form. I'll also make this required so that I don't forget to actually submit it. And then I'm going to create a new grid with a new topic. And this one is going to be style. Same thing. All right. Again, I'm going to order it 1 through 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Make it required. Done. And then I'm going to add one more, grid, and this one will be called editing. And of course I can make as many of these as I want. And I'll go back to my 5-point scale, make it required. And then I always end with a paragraph question so that I can post comments. And then click done. Okay, and so I can either send this form to my students to have them evaluate their own work, or I can just keep it to myself and use it to just collect all of the data as I'm grading through the paper or for the assignment. Up at the top of the page, I can click View Live Form. And this is the link to the live form. And so you'll see that I put in a section number, and I can just truck through this. Cool thing is this works pretty well with a tablet. If I just have the link, I can just go through here and score each assignment. And then I can list any of my comments and then click submit. So what happens is these submissions automatically get populated into a spreadsheet. And if I go back to the form that I created, I just click View Responses. And then I automatically get that data. It always starts with the timestamp so I can see when it was submitted, section number, and then last name, so I can sort this spreadsheet by section number and then last name. Then the cool thing over here is then you see all the numbers and then you get the comments. So this automatically sums up all of the options. So he got a 50. Well, 12 times 5 is that 60, so he got a 50 out of 60. So you see that it automatically calculates the total using that form. And then I can actually just drag that formula down to the next columns, and so it'll automatically add up the next submissions in the form. So that's a great tool. I use it all the time when I'm grading student work. And the scripts that are available, like Flubaroo, have ways that you can actually email the results directly to students. You can do that. You can cut and paste the results, or I know some teachers who actually print this out and then they'll cut up strips and then hand the strips to the students.
The next tool I'd like to discuss is Google Sheets. Google Sheets is a spreadsheet that can be used as a means to collect and organize data. One way a teacher can use Sheets is to create digital rubrics. These rubrics can be duplicated for each assignment and can be formatted to automatically calculate scores on students' assignments, which saves time. Students can use Sheets for research projects to organize, categorize, and track information in an easy-to-use spreadsheet. These sheets can be shared and collaborated with peers and teachers through Google Drive. Lastly, we have Google Slides. Google Slides are a great way to make presentations by both teachers and students. They are used like PowerPoint, but have more templates, and like all other Google tools, they are saved automatically. During my research, I visited many websites. Two that really stood out the most are Edudemic.com and EducatorsTechnology.com. Edudemic.com has lots of guides for using technology in the classroom and articles about online learning, social media, and trends in teaching. I thought this was a great resource for those of us who are just starting out our teaching careers. EducatorsTechnology.com is the place to go for anything involving technology and education. There are literally thousands of articles, guides, and videos available. This website also has free forms that can be downloaded and used in the classroom.